Hello and welcome to the Woke Tarot channel. I'm out here in nature, the beautiful wilderness, getting ready to do another reading. And in this reading, I'm going to be asking, how can we be infinitely abundant? Not just abundant, but I want to know how we can be infinitely abundant. Something that's going to last. If you think that that's enlightening, then I definitely think you should watch this video. All right. So this is a little different than what I normally do. Out here in the great outdoors, I'm going to pull a card. I'm usually in an office. I do enjoy being connected out here doing this reading. I feel grounded. I feel connected to the source of everything here, really. I hope the audio is going to be okay. Let me know in the comments if you can't hear me. So the first card that we get for my question, how can we be infinitely abundant? And I get the temptation card. You know, right offhand, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But I've learned that when things don't make sense, that's when the message is the most amazing, the most thought-provoking. And that's when you can really tap into your psychic abilities. So the first card is temptation. Probably can't even see it from there. Let me know if you like this outside setting. I could definitely change it back into more of an office setting. I just thought it'd be nice to get outside. The next card is the Ten of Air. So that's kind of the opposite of what we're going for too. You know, logically, the Ten of Air is a card that represents a complete and painful ending. It's like rock bottom. There's a message here. I just have to be in tune enough to connect with it. I like how the rock bottom comes in, because we have a bottom right here and it is a rock. Now for the next card. My guess is it's going to be something along the same lines. What do you think it's going to be? From the looks of it, it's probably going to be the death card. Because this logically isn't really making a whole lot of sense yet, is it? I think Spirit's playing some kind of trick on me. What do y'all think? We got something here. The King of Fire. The King of Fire. That's good. It's good energy. It's strong energy. It's wisdom. It's courage. So that's a good energy there. I'm going to pull one more of these types of cards here. And then I'll try to interpret all four of them together in my mind, in my psychic mind. You know, your brains aren't really big enough to comprehend most anything on this earth. You got to use a little bit more than just your brain here. Especially with this message. Boy. Infinite abundance. Well, that makes sense. That kind of seems logical, right? We have the strength card, number 8. So the strength card, well, we do have 2 major arcana cards. That's kind of impressive. This is about loving yourself. And also, you know, just basic, unconditional, deep love. Strong, deep, wonderful love. Self-respect. And it also talks about courage as well. Same as the King of Fire, it spoke of courage. So we've got 4 cards there. I'm going to just pause this video briefly and connect with the cards. And then after that, we'll pull a few more here to tie into these. It's once I kind of get the theme here with these, the next cards are going to most likely make lots of sense to us, you know, logically. But first I got to kind of connect with this intuitively and psychically, and from there our logic will actually be of some use, I suppose. I'll be right back with you here. Okay, so this isn't too bad. This makes sense, and this probably makes sense to people that have read cards for quite some time. So basically, what I'm getting is let go of the material world. Don't be so focused on the material aspects of the world. Okay, this is what this card. It's a reminder not to do that. Basically, the temptation card is something that you want to release. It's about releasing addictions, releasing things that don't serve you, releasing these various materialistic things such as greed. Greed's not going to give you everlasting abundance. There's many people that are greedy. They've got lots of cash in the bank, lots of moolah, but are they infinitely abundant? I don't think so. So it's actually a warning against that type of behavior. Okay? So that's kind of saying don't be like that. And 10 of air, this 10 of air in this aspect is actually representing all the synchronicities in the world. To allow it to happen, to be in the flow with it. And it does happen. It's amazing. Once you see it, it's really unbelievable. An example of this is a couple weeks ago, I went into the grocery store and my credit card, my debit card, all my cards were not active because I lost them. So I got new ones. I had like 3 cards in my wallet, but none of them were active. And I didn't realize I had no cash in my wallet. The guy behind me, he was nice enough to pay for my stuff. That was quite the blessing. The next time I went into that store, The individual that was in front of me, they tried to pay, but they couldn't. They couldn't pay because they didn't have enough money. And I think what they were using was like one of those government cards for food stamps, and they ran out of money on there. And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that I had the opportunity to give in a way that I just recently was giving something from somebody else. And now I'm able to give. It was pretty miraculous, but there's all kinds of synchronicities like that happen. The King of Fire, it's telling us not to follow our instincts, our instinctive nature. Not to be like an animal, be led by fear, and to do things that are of lack base. This is what this represents. It means to think things through. You don't want to just do something because it feels good necessarily. And that's almost going back to the addiction that I just spoke of. And then you have strength. The strength is it's kind of almost like a faith-based card. It's meaning to have faith, have strength that the synchronicities are going to play out. That the synchronicities are going to happen in your life to bring you the infinite abundance. To be in line with the synchronicities and have faith that you are. That is the path to infinite abundance. Now, let's see what these cards say. There's a lot less reading into them. This is going to be so synchronistic. It's going to be unbelievable. There's no trick of the hand, ladies and gentlemen. No trick of the hand. You're watching my hand. I am no magician, per se. Or, I mean, a magician that... Maybe I am a magician, but I'm not one that you think of today that does these tricks and it's all smoke and mirrors. But I'm in sync with the universe, and I believe it, and I know it. And I know that this card is going to be proof of that. This is my infinite abundance. You see that? Success expands in your life. Gates of triumph. Success expands. What does that sound like? That sounds like abundance. Abundance is when success expands in your life. Look at that. I'm ready to walk through that gate, are you? Now, re-listen to the video if you have to, because this first part tells us the path. It tells us the key for the gate. That's amazing. I had no idea. Honestly, I had no idea where this was going to take me. And I'm probably going to have to re-watch this video myself because I feel like it's pretty dang amazing. Now, these are cards that I've never used before. Let's see what they have to say about infinite abundance. Again, I know that it's going to give the perfect card for us, the perfect card that will tie this in. And yes, it's going to look like I'm a magician. It's going to make it look like I'm a magician. I'm sure of it. Because we have figured out the message here, and then this confirmed it, and then this card here is going to confirm it as well. How about that one? Grandfather Sky. Grandfather Sky. Now that seems to me like it's pretty wise. You know, just by the card, it seems like wisdom. It seems enlightening. And I'm going to have to get the book on this card, honestly. Because I know that's the perfect card, but I don't know these cards good enough. All right, Grandfather Sky, Grandmother Earth, Grandfather Sky. This is your time to reach for the sky. Expansive energy. Again, isn't that cool? Expands. Expansive energy, vitality, health, healing, and passion. These qualities are expanding in your life. Are those the qualities that are expanding, leading us to the infinite abundance? Is that what abundance is all about? The sky's the limit. Oh, the sky's the limit. What does that sound like? That sounds like abundance, doesn't it? You're a healer and a channel for the life force of the universe. Your ability to sense energy fields is increasing dramatically. Be prepared to soar to new heights. And the rest of the card talks about the expansive cycle. I'm blown away. I am pretty blown away by this. All we have to do are these things. So, rewatch the video. Take note of Grandfather Sky. You might have to listen to that a little bit to understand it again. I didn't read the whole thing. It goes deeper into that card. But I think we're onto something. Welcome to infinite abundance. We have it outlined right here. So I'm going to do my best to follow this guidance because infinite abundance sounds pretty cool to me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I've got many other videos out there, lots to do with mediumship. If you feel led to, go ahead and click on one of those and see how it resonates with you. As I continue to do these videos, I will continue to be more in line with the synchronicities of the world. My infinite abundance is going to continue to pour. It's going to be amazing. And I'm glad that you're taking this journey with me. We're in this together. Infinite abundance. Let's do it.